Every Tom, Dick, and Harry should know these expressions. They're English expressions. They're common knowledge, right? Hi, I'm Paul, and I do this series about English words and expressions they never bothered to teach me in school. And this is a series for people who are studying English and learning English as a second language, because English is my second language too. So what does it mean? Every Tom, Dick, or Harry? It means literally anybody. Anyone, every Tom, Dick, and Harry knows these things, right? Everybody knows these things. It's Tom, Dick, or Harry. And if you don't know them, maybe you're a plain Jane. What is a plain Jane? A plain Jane is somebody, particularly a girl, who is kind of very unremarkable, nothing special about her. She's a plain Jane. Why the name Jane? I don't know. It was a very common name, like John Doe. It's a placeholder name. Anybody could be a plain Jane. Don't be such a plain Jane. You're so boring. Please. Plain Jane. It's not nice. Well, some people think that using people's names is taking the mickey out of them. You take the mickey, you're making fun of them. When somebody takes the mickey out of somebody else, it's they're mocking a person in a playful way. So it's making fun of someone. You say, you take the mickey out of him or her. Well, some people take the mickey out of me because I am a messy Marvin. I'm so messy wherever I go. I'm a big klutz. I spill my drinks, and you got to be staying away from me if you don't want to deal with my messiness. Now, where does the name Messy Marvin come from? It comes from a Hershey chocolate syrup commercial from the 1970s and 1980s, featuring a boy named Marvin who spilled everything all the time. He was, by the way, played by Peter Billingsley, who later became famous as the main character in A Christmas Story. Peter Billingsley, yes, he was the original Messy Marvin. Now, if you think it's not fun to make a joke out of all these names, because they're real people with real feelings that could easily get hurt, and in this world filled with misery and sadness, we shouldn't make jokes about people. It's not fun. If you like that, if you're trying to bring the mood down, I might call you a Debbie Downer. Debbie Downer is a character from the sketch comedy show Saturday Night Live, played by Rachel Dratch. Wherever she went, she was known for her pessimism, bringing the mood down. And some Debbie Downers are also known as Karens. What is a Karen? Karen is usually a white, entitled woman who's wielding her white privilege, quite commonly at the expense of minorities. She's the person, I want to talk to your manager right now. Do you know who I am? Do you know who you're dealing with? I need this fixed right now because blah, 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 blah. That's a Karen. A Karen is said to come from the movie Mean Girls. There's a very entitled character named Karen in that movie, and also a sketch by the comedian Dane Cook, who talked about his very demanding friend named Karen, who's very entitled Karen. So if this segment has helped you use the expressions a little bit easier and better, Bob's your uncle, and look that up yourself. Bob's your uncle. Have a great day. Tot ziens. Bye-bye.